channel. This reflects image. If this is your first time visiting, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification icon. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Yeah, in this video I'll be showing you the beauty of a Canva backdrop. Though Canva backdrop are very expensive, they're expensive. They're about 6-7 times the price of a normal backdrop. But it's very beautiful when you actually use a Canva backdrop to shoot a picture. But not every time we tend to have the money to afford it. Not every time, though we can afford it, but not every other, not every color. Probably we have the brown and we need the ash. Probably we have the ash, we need the brown. So, and that's the reason why manipulation. That's the reason why I manipulate picture. Actually, get results you can actually get with our money. You can get with our money in post processing. Sorry. So I'll be showing you how I'm going to add the camera backdrop on this picture to actually make it look perfect. Some might not even tell if it was manipulated or the Canva backdrop was in the initial. So I'll be giving you the Canva backdrop I use for free. If you want to get the collection of the Canva, the premium collection of all my Canva, they have a 50 number. The link is down in my description below. You can just go and purchase them there. It works for both kids and adults, anybody at all. So with no further ado, let's jump into action. As you all know, the first step we do for manipulation, any manipulation we're doing at all, is for we to actually separate our subject from the backdrop. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to be separating my subject away from the backdrop. So for me to do that right now, what I just need to do is to duplicate my background layer first by clicking on Ctrl or Command J. If you're using a MacBook, is a Command key. If you're using a Windows, is a Control key. Once you're done with that, you just have to go to your quick selection tool and wait for it to load up. Then you click on your select subjects and let's see what the AI is going to do for us. So by using a higher version of Photoshop, it should do about 80% of the job for you, as you can see right now. It gave me a perfect selection. Not that perfect though, not that perfect, but it gave me something nice. You can see right now. I just have to perfect it a little bit. Though it saves me a lot of time to actually start using my polygonal from the beginning, and you know how stressful that can be. So I'll see on my quick selection. This time around, I want to add this chair to the selection. So I'll make sure I'm on addition. Then I'm just going to increase my size, my brush size. As you can see, I'm adding to the selection. I'll scroll over it. I'm going to add to the selection. And you can see, with just like 3 single clicks, it's actually added to our selection for us. It's added to our selection for us. You can see right now. So here also is going to be an addition. There's going to be an addition. You can see. So let's subtract it a little bit. This time around, let's go back to our polygonal axis too. Here's going to be on subtraction. I'm going to remove here from the selection. Back to addition again for this area. Please, whatever I do, we want to learn manipulation. You can actually take your time in learning manipulation, but when it comes to background remover, learn how to remove the background very fast and also how to remove it perfectly. If you don't know how to remove background perfectly, you have issue when it comes to manipulation. Because background remover is the most important aspect when it comes to background manipulation. So take your possible time to learn how to remove background perfectly. Even though it will take you 20-30 minutes, with time you get actually become faster with it. So you can see it actually make the job easier for us. You can see I have nothing more to do here. I have nothing much to do here. Just a little bit of adjustments to the edge of the pictures. Then I think my selection is ready. Selection is ready. My selection is ready. Almost ready. You can see. If you are using polygonal axis tool, you won't have gotten to this stage by this time of the day. Probably you spend about. So let's say we're done with our selection right now. The next thing you just need to do is to right click on it, go to feather. We're going to be feathering by 2 pixels. We don't want the edge of our picture to look sharp. Just want it to look a little bit blurry at the edge. So I think it's going to blend in perfectly with my subject, with my backdrop. So click on OK. Then I'm going to click on our max, actually max it out. So you might not know what to just do right now, but if you have to turn up your background layer, you're going to see we have our subject without a backdrop. Let's turn this back on right now. So the next thing we need to do is to go back to our background layer and duplicate it once more by clicking on Ctrl J. After we're done with that, we're going to go down our Ctrl key, click on the max. It's going to bring back our selection for us. Once it did, just go to select, under select, go to modify, which expand. Then we'll be expanding my 8 pixel. Once we're done with that, just right click on it, we'll go to fill, then we'll go to content aware. Then we're going to wait for the AI to actually make the selection, to actually fill that backdrop box for us, fill it up for us. So it might take a little bit of time depending on how fast your system processor is and how the amount of files that are inside. The unlimited file inside is going to do it for you in split seconds. So my own system is kind of heavy at the moment. And boom, it actually did something for us, but you actually are not going to see it. So for you to see it, firstly let's deselect by clicking on Ctrl D. Then if you have to turn off our layer over here, which is our subject layer, you can see we don't have our subject on this background copy 2 again. So let's turn this back on right now. So this background copy 2 right now, we're going to make few adjustments. We're going to remove the blemishes here. Remove the blemishes here. Just have to click on our patch 2. So circle around it, drag it to a cleaner area. You can see, circle around it, drag it to a cleaner area. You can see, same thing here. We have a lot of tones on the backdrop, so let's clean it up a little bit. You can see right now. You can see. So Ctrl D to deselect. Let's say we're done with the first clean right now. Ctrl D. Let's duplicate this again by clicking on Ctrl J. Then we'll go to filter, under filter, we'll go to blur, then we'll go to Gaussian blur. So wait for it to load up. Then increase the radius. Let's take it to 100 plus. I think 104 is okay. Click on our OK. And we already have an issue here. The issue we have is that there's no shadow on the foot again. There's no shadow here again. Let's go and bring back our shadow right now. All we need to do is just to max it, create a max on it. Then we'll pick our brush, then we'll scroll over the area we want to bring back our shadows on. You can see right now, our shadows are back. So the next thing we're doing, we can actually let us balance up the color of the backdrop. For us to do that, we're going to create an empty new layer on our subject. Then we'll click on our color palette over here. So we're going to sample the area I want to fill it with. Click on OK. We'll go to our gradient map, which is over here. Then I'm going to drag it down. So that all the dark edges we have will actually disappear. So that being said, right now, the next thing we just need to do is to bring in our Canva backdrop. Canva backdrop, they are very, very nice, just like I said before. And I'll be showing you, and it's very, very easy to use. So let me don't talk too much. Let's just go back there. Let's go to our file manager. Let's go to our file manager, and I'm going to bring it out. So these are the one I'll be using right now. There's one in particular I love using the most, which is I'll drag it down to my Photoshop. I still have tons of them. They are quite much. You can see. I need to drag it up around this way. I think I want it around this way. Click on my OK. I'll wait for it to load up. Then I'm going to rasterize it. Right click and click on rasterize layer. I'll go to my rectangle marker tool, click on it. So I'm going to scroll over this down part like this. I want to extend this down part so it's going to cover up all this area. So I'll click on Ctrl T for free transform. I'll hold down my shift key, then I'll drag down. Click on OK, Ctrl D to select. You all know the next tool we're doing right now is just to change from normal, bring it down to soft light, and boom. Look at what our Canva backdrop gave us. It looks so perfect that someone might actually not tell that we actually brought it in as an overlay. You can try to leave it this way, but to me, the red is too much here because the backdrop over is blue. So to actually clean that out right now, so click on the layer directly below the overlay you just brought in, then go to adjustment layer, click on hue and saturation. So under the saturation, just bring it down. You can see right now, it's going to pop out the blue for you very, very well right now. and you already have a Canva backdrop. Very, very easy and straightforward to use. The next thing is just for me to just color grade our picture. Just click on my uppermost layer. I'll go to my adjustment layer. Click on my gradient map. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to use a dark skin plot, a dark skin gradient map. Click on it, which are available for sale also if you're interested in getting them. Click on it, then I'm going to change the blend mode from normal down to soft light. And a little bit too dark for my liking. I'll just bring the opacity down till I see it. And boom, we already have a Canva backdrop, which is very, very nice to use. Very, very easy and straightforward. So this video helps a lot. If it does, please drop a like and share with your friend. All my files are available for sale in my store. You can just go and purchase them there. So see you guys on my next tutorial. Reflex out.